This is an entry for Celluloid Terror's giveaway on Western, spaghetti Westerns. And what is your favorite Western, or favorite Western you watched or want to watch? I've got, this one is one that initially it didn't resonate with me, but over time it's become my favorite, and that is 1968's Once Upon a Time in the West. Sergio Leone. I would say this is my favorite spaghetti Western. Used to be the Dollars, any of the Dollars trilogy, particularly Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, would be a very close second. Mainly because I saw Good, the Bad, the Ugly on a big screen when it first came out at the drive-in, and that film really resonated with me. But this film has usurped that film, and I think it's because of Henry Fonda. I mean, this film has the most iconic shots of close-ups of some really interesting people's faces, their eyes, every nook and cranny of someone's face, I mean, is exposed in this film. And the film just lovingly kind of goes through all the sets, locations, and people in such a nuanced way that it's just unlike any other film you're ever going to see. I mean, it's really a work of art. It's an art film hidden away as a spaghetti Western. And it also depicts kind of the end of the West. I mean, it's overlaid between the storyline of Henry Fonda, the bad guy, Charles Bronson, the guy with no name, and James Coburn, who plays or Jason Robards, who plays the Cheyenne, kind of the off-center crook. You've got the foundations of modern America with the laying of the train tracks from Omaha to Sacramento. And with that comes the demise of what we knew as the Old West. The most iconic scene, there's so many in this, but to watch this and to see for that first moment Henry Fonda as the guy that shoots down this family and then shoots a child. I mean, we're talking about Henry Fonda, the golden boy. He always plays the good guy. For him to be with those piercing blue eyes, the guy that guns down a family and a child, no less, is riveting stuff, and he does a great job. Henry Fonda is a very believable bad guy in this, a real scumbag, and it's just a pleasure to watch. You get to see this whole thing transpire almost alongside of Charles Bronson is the pivotal figure in this. It's all about us as the audience watching all these things happen through the eyes with Charles Bronson as they occur. And it's got less than, the film is 2 hours and 46 minutes, and it's only got like maybe 30% of it has any dialogue at all. It's all about the rituals leading up to confrontation, shootouts. It focuses on all the nuances that lead up. It's not about this guy just gunned down 3 or 4 people. It's everything that led up to that. And you see it all in raw emotions, all in their face. And it's just a magical film. As I said, I think it's a work of art. I think it's the best spaghetti Western that has ever been. And I highly recommend it. If you don't have this, you're doing yourself a disservice. It is a long film, but it's an immersive experience, no doubt about it. It was funny story about this. I listened to the commentary, which is also outstanding, and there's also a couple of 20-minute little featurettes, including one where they're talking to Henry Fonda about how he got into this film, and someone sent him the script, and he's reading it, and then he calls a friend that had worked with Leone, and the guy says, "Look, just go. It's Sergio Leone. Just go. What are you hesitating about?" And so Henry Fonda, being the good guy, not knowing how to be a bad guy, or at least he thought he didn't know. He certainly knows how to be a bad guy based on this film. Grew this goatee and put these brown contact lenses in his eyes, and then went to see Leone, and Leone went, no, 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 I'm paying for blue eyes. I want baby blue eyes. Thank God he made him take those contacts out, because those piercing blue eyes that looked at that kid and just grinned, this evil grin before he shot him down, is the stuff of movie legend. I'm telling you, great stuff. Awesome film. It's got all the normal tropes of a spaghetti western. You've got retribution. You've got everything that you could possibly want in a spaghetti western, plus Sergio Leone driving the car. And what could be better than that? So that's my pick. Celluloid Terror, I appreciate you doing your little giveaway, and I appreciate the opportunity to participate. That's my entry. Once Upon a Time in the West. Thanks for watching.